Yeah, greetings, people. It's a good time right now to come in and talk or have a conversation with the people because you know that's something Gambians always need, especially when it comes to the music, the entertainers, the stakeholders. What I mean. Um, I must say there is few things I am happy about. What I mean, but most of which I'm not happy about. What I mean, but anytime in life something comes, you have to look at both sides of the picture and say it has advantage and it has a disadvantage too. What I mean, topic coming around, I see a very bad energy going through, coming from or centered around the artists and the DJs them. It's looking like they are going to war, and what I mean, which it's like people that were supposed to be best friends, people that are supposed to be, what I mean, brother, brother, daddy, daddy, sister, sister, uncle, uncle. That's how we grow to know that the relationship between an artist and a DJ is supposed to be. What I mean, I've seen many posts where I watch on Facebook. What I mean, I've watched a couple of live videos too. But matter of fact, me as a person, when I see people fight over something, me get mad, and I feel bad when I see a brother putting another brother under the bus. What I mean, like, man, I really like that part. But let's look at the advantage side of it. I have never witnessed a time like this where this type of platform been created during a feud. We have to call it that way because I see videos from King Pata, video from Badan Kelly, I see posts from Pisces, and I see posts from many DJs, especially in the diaspora, and I see posts from some artists in some comment sections. So I'm saying there is a conversation created already. Now, my thing is, we should have a conversation. But I tell you the truth, the music at this point in time is getting a mad love, is getting a mad energy, and you cannot delete the DJs them out of that. But you can't disrespect the artists them in that time too. What I mean? Because as far as I'm concerned, I believe that every DJ have contributed in the growth of the music. Be it depends on how much you contribute. But I'm not gonna disregard any DJ and say, you not contribute this. What I mean? This video I would prefer for it to be short and precise, but it might go long too because what I mean, we might not be doing back and forth. I'm just trying to send a message out there. Now, what we should look at here right now is let's focus on this conversation between the artists them and the DJs them. What do we do right now to move this industry together? Forget about the he say, she and me bad and she bad and me bad and what I mean, who bad from who, not another biblical fuckery. Let's talk about all right now, all that said and done. What do we do? Where do we take it from here? Bro, because if you look at personal perspectives, there are so many DJs who uplift artists. You don't boss him, but at a personal level, DJs have contributed to artists' lives here, at a personal level, behind doors, because Gambia, so you stay, many people support people, you don't even know that they support them, because that's how we grow, we everybody's connected one way or the other. DJs themselves support each other within, no matter how them are fighting. Artists themselves support each other, And on this video right here, I'm gonna be giving you examples and some stories that it might not matter to many people because the generation they don't belong to, but it will serve as a source of history. And I'm sure this video, Pius is gonna watch it, Fireman gonna watch it, to RG, for Lashes and everybody else, Mighty Simplest, and the list go on. This is a crucial time. The music is growing, bro. And what I hate about Gambia, this happens in every sector. Anytime development is coming, that is the time we have a lot of bad energy. We fight and we kill it by our own hands. So it's like we are the same people that put in work to build something, and it's the same us. When the things start grow, we come and kill it again, bro. Subconsciously, the bad energy resonate to the next generations, and they come and find the same thing happening all the times. I see so many posts on Facebook, and I get disappointed, and I say, no, you don't have to say this, or you don't have to ask this question. Let me start it from this perspective. Let's go through the history. And let me tell you something here. I challenge all the DJs that have been there. Let me say, after the times of Jar Lion, DJ I, DJ Cora, Champion Sound, to the generation of the One Tribe, the Firehouse, to the recent times, sound system culture is dying in Gambia. Many of us right now talking about this, what's going on right now. Most of us are reggae dancehall DJs and artists. I can see that 90% of the people talking. So the energy is coming from around us, because you have to understand that 95% of the DJs in Gambia were built in a dancehall community or reggae community. You know what I mean? We have to look at it from this perspective, you know, right? The sound system culture is not there. DJs, every sound system. Look at dancehall culture, you know, around the world. If we do to apply that in Gambia might be difficult, but we have to find our own formula. You know what I mean? Because if the DJs don't find that for artists gonna find it for themselves. If the artists don't work with the DJs, them DJs are gonna work with foreign artists. Everybody have a choice. You know what I mean? But it will all sum up to, what are you doing for your country? What are you doing as a Gambian? What are you proud of that you do in your country? Why I say we have to bring history. I challenge Fireman, I challenge Pisces. Please, you people need to come on Facebook, do a video, not just a little live and thing, right? This whole generation look up to you people, bro. People, yo, put all the ego and a little fuckery aside. People look up to you. You people are one of the biggest things that ever happened to our country when it comes to music, especially reggae dancehall culture. You know what I mean? But the history keep dying because there is no platforms where people even get to follow the history and digging and know where going. If the DJ them don't come out and speak to the people. We don't only have to sit and say, no, there's a war going on, somebody goes from boom and defend this side, another one goes from boom and defend the other side. But we have to use this time to share the knowledge and bring the history. There are so many young artists and young DJs that don't know a quarter of the history of the struggles of this music in abroad. You know what I mean? You will see people asking, Fireman never boss no artist. You will see people asking, Pisces never boss no artist. And the list goes on. But let me tell you something. Because of people asking that questions now don't belong to the generation where Pisces and Fireman come from. And they don't follow the history because they can't even find it. But here's the thing. I've known many artists that will sit down today and say, Pisces did this for me. I know many artists that will sit and say, a Fireman did this for me. But I talk good about people and I'm disrespecting about that. But DJs, many people of you took this personal when you watch King Pata video. We have to be able to be reasonable and I say, let's pick sense from what people say. Alright? King Pata, I watch your video. King Pata make a lot of sense, you know, my youth. Few parts I wouldn't support is that. No. If Fireman is not a legend to you, or is not a hero to you, it's alright, that's a personal thing. You know what I mean? It's not a force for a man to say, me rate that person here. You know what I mean? And that is okay. But I see many people took it personal with King Pata say, especially the parts where he say, as a Gambian DJ, if you don't play Gambian music, he don't respect you. He have his solid opinion and you have to respect that. You know what I mean? But I'm going to tell King Pata, I know King Pata long. King Pata was one when he was a baller, football man from Brikama, you know. You know what I mean? And it's a man we're full of vibes and a man we're full of happiness and King Pata have anything go on like that. From them days here. You know what I mean? And we need people like him to come out and have a discussion. I don't see nothing wrong with that. And it's not bad if King Pata said this and next man come and do a video. I'm saying, let's have a discussion out of it. Because King Pata is telling you he was reasoning with sampler. Right? Now, The part that will bring the controversy is when King Potter don't give ratings to Fireman. And there are other people that Fireman is a legend to. So I'm saying the fact that we have to just look at things at a perspective where let's put the feelings aside and the personal anger and thing. We can reason. Me, E.N.C, you know, right? Everybody don't know my story already. Any interview I go to, me mention the DJs that plays part in my career. You know what I mean? Now people are asking the multi-million-dollar question: do DJs play Gambian music? Yeah, DJ play Gambian music. That's not even a question. The proper question is, how is the music played? It's been like, the question is, how is it prioritized? Okay? Some DJ will only play 2 or 3 Gambian songs in a dance, and I say I've represented Gambia. That's not enough, bro. I've been to so many dancehall shows. You watch a whole 3-4 hour show, DJ just spin, no one Gambian song. You don't tell me that as a DJ, you can play a full dance, a reggae dancehall show. You know, play no Benjamin, you know, play no Royal Messenger, no Jamichael, no Jayut, no Heartbreaker, no, don't even play E.N.C, me no give, me no bother. It's alright. My story will come after when I do this. But I'm talking about the entire industry, the benefit of it, you know. It don't have to be a personal thing. Because the sound system culture is not in Gambia. Talk truth, you are DJ, we know about there is, in the reggae dancehall culture, every sound system have an artist. This is how the artists them have a platform to come. The relationship build from ground, you know. So the energy that you give the artist is the same energy you get back. You give you back the dub place them, the jingle them, you go for show, you go with him pan tour, you know. When dancehall reggae music was being exported from Jamaica to Europe, it was the sound system that fly with the DJ, you know. The DJ is the artist, sound system man is the selector, and the sound box man them. That don't happen in Gambia. Probably, it's not gonna be the same formula exactly. But I'm saying every DJ have to work on try to bust an artist. Every artist respect a DJ. Brother, you cannot sit here and say me a big artist. How many artists don't even send their songs to DJ? So this is a two-way street, you know, bro. This is a two-way street. Listen, when I went on tour, you know, there are many DJs I didn't know before, because the truth is that many DJs out there right now doing good probably have not been DJs when they were in Gambia. They started DJing or they started going out there when they travel out of Gambia. And it's understandable. We might only know each other on Facebook and things. That's the platform. But think of when there was no Facebook. Give an example now. When last time, I saw Pius post a photo of him and Rebellion, 1999, 2000. And he was telling you, you know what I mean? He took radio to a studio, recorded a dub plate, got together to a music award or something. Beautiful. Year 2000. How many DJs would think of cutting a dub plate from a Gambian artist in Umbra? Talk truth. So right now, if we have to question if Fireman and Pius is boss artists, let the artists them come around and say, oh, how many things these two people did for the artists them. Why I'm bringing these people in example here is that I want the younger DJs to understand something. Generation gap is different. How Fireman and Pius build up their career in the music that time here and this time is different. I'm 100% sure if these people were to start DJing in this year, the way they will approach the music is going to be different. Government music might not be their biggest priority in the playlist to play this song. They were not built like that. But as time goes on, you go to some of them dance and you hear them play song. I've seen many dances where Pius play a couple of. I think the question is not even about if Pius or Fireman play the music. The thing is, what is the priority? I think two of these people are too strong and they can create platform where every young DJ will benefit from, where every artist, big or small, will benefit from too. Let's start truth and let's build the industry. We don't have to attack each other personally. Let's listen to King Potter, what him say. Let that thing make sense, you know. The man talk truth. The only thing I wouldn't agree was when he probably have a personal thing with Fireman, you know. Let me give you a joke, you know, or a true story. In 2005-6, we are talking about 14, 15 years back, bro. when most of the DJs don't even know, you don't even listen to music yet. But many people don't know this because we don't talk history. We don't bring history to the people. Hurricane was a Pisces artist. Me was a fireman artist. Right? Because anybody speak the truth, you know, being an artist, being a DJ. When you come to Gambia, you want to attend the biggest dancehall shows, bro. You have to go through one first or one shy parties. That's the truth. You want to go to the biggest reggae shows, you have to go to firehouse parties. That's the truth. We have to give respect, you know. Me and Pisces are not friends, but we respect the man. Me and fireman a deal long time. I mean, I would respect the man anytime in all aspects, bro. Many DJs, me and them never even deal yet, but we give them a respect from a distance. Because you see me, if E.N.C come here today and complain about DJs, I'm gonna be the most ungrateful artist. As I'm talking right now, my dub plate sessions are on. DJs are coming in to support my dub plate them like a sword or something. So we respect that. I'm giving a lot of examples, and I'm going to put reference to all this of why I'm bringing them as example. Sometimes artists don't have to say they're going to wait and I say, the DJs have to play my song and I bust. No, fuckery to blow it don't happen, bro. You record your song, reach out to DJ, give them. Alright? Email your song them to DJ them. You might not know every DJ, but if you know, give it to them. If they don't play, go and do your thing, because some bomb is alright. The truth is that most of the Gambian DJs, Gambian music is not their priority. That is just true. We don't have to even, it's not a blame game, you know. But the game is changing, and we have to keep close. We have to keep our eyes close to this, you know. Right? The whole point of what's going on right now is DJs, artists, what can we do together? Let's cut up the fuckery and start focus on building an industry. Every country is developing and going. Gambia is the only country where every day you go on Facebook a new level of fuckery. When I started this conversation, I said, I'm happy about one thing, and I'm not happy about two things. What I'm happy about is that because a conversation is created so we can talk about it. I'm happy about that. We never used to have this, you know, bro. Because, you know, listen, you wouldn't see E.N.C come on Facebook Live and a chat fuckery and thing. Yo, this is our life. We put in work and go on. You don't even have to bother what people say about you all the time. You see what I say? So you just have to just focus and do your thing. When your time reach, But we have to draw the people them in. The DJ them welcome in. Let's join the glory and go on. But let me tell you something. DJ need artists need DJ. But when it gets to the worst, when we fight, we will have a lot that we lose and we have few that will win. Let me give you an example. Come to Gambia now. Currently in Gambia, you don't have more than 2 DJs that will keep their big party and party shell if no guest artists come. The artists them have been neglected for a long time in Gambia. They force around and find their way until they bust. I want to see one DJ put your hand up and say, I'm me boss Jizzle. I want to see one DJ stand up and say, I'm me boss ST. I want to see one DJ come and say, I'm me boss Attack. It don't happen, and by right, these people are supposed to come through the hands of DJs. It don't matter if you are dancehall DJ or something. Because we don't have that connection. Gambian artists and Gambian DJs don't have that connection. Let's take advantage of this, what is going on right now, to create this connection. Let's work. I see many DJs say, remember I'm a DJ too, right? So I think I'm one of the right persons that can come and talk about 2 sides of the fence. How the artists them have to respect the DJ, and how the DJ them have to give back the energy to the artist too. I see many DJs say, Gambian artists don't give DJs dub plate and jingles. Bro, that is no excuse. Check your relationship with the artist first. Right now I'm doing a dub plate session. Many DJs booking and they buy. I may respect that. I said this that if E.N.C anytime goes somewhere and say DJs them to support my music, lie me I tell you no. I was that one dancehall artist where you'll hear DJs do an international mix and they mix my music in it and me feel glad enough. But why I don't feel extra happy is that I don't want to hear only E.N.C song on that mix. I want to hear Royal Messenger, Benjamin, Silky Chris, Mahadi Hammer. List goes on. It's beyond one artist. And not everybody have to sit down and wait for Pisces and Fireman to boss you. There's a lot more DJs. DJs come and take ownership of this industry. It's open. It's too much water. It's too much fish in the water for everybody to catch, brother. You understand? You have to come and take ownership. And lately I see it happening. It's coming. This is not a good time for us to come and fight and divide, bro. We get things too personal in Gambia. We take things too personal. Again, why I mentioned these two DJs' name, Pisces, Fireman. Them are legend. We like it or not, they made it without Gambian music. Because that time, where was Gambian music, bro? But with all that happening, as Pisces, he will tell you, when One Tribe Sound win an international sound clash, one of the reasons or one thing that was that gas up that winning was the Rebellion Recorder dub plate in my jail. Talk shoot in a jail. If you see Pisces cut a dub from Rebellion since 2000, year 2000, bro, that's a long time. That means there's a level of respect him for the artist. Bro, do you know how many places in Gambia Fireman took me? Let me bring history now. Let me bring history. Fireman is the first DJ that gave me a microphone and perform at a professional level. I was a selector doing the full thing, and you have to juggle. Time I amplifier landile. You can amplifier landile. You fan this plastic fan. The right crown in front of it. You can land the amplifier and amplifier fake. Put a sumaya because them time you know that way there. I will play with cassette. That's where I built the E.N.C name from, bro. I was juggling on the road as a selector with cassette before CD come. That time the only few DJs play with CD. Cassette we play with. Alright? When I started music, Fireman was the first DJ that took me around. G-File took me to radio, give me platforms, a boss. So even if they don't boss me directly, they contributed to the biggest thing that brought me here today. So if me come and talk, say DJs don't support Gambian music, I lie, I go tell you. Alright? But what priority, what level of priority are we putting Gambian music at? I remember G-File had a radio show called The Homegrown that started many things. 10 years back on West Coast Radio. Homegrown. He played only music from Gambia. Right? Brother, every DJ have a thing that they did for the country. It was at a personal level, sometimes the other side wouldn't see. I'm talking about how can we industrialize these moves and make it a priority. To me, it's not normal a DJ play a full 4-hour show, juggle. You don't play, you are reggae dancehall DJ or an Afrobeat DJ. In Gambia, the artists have hit song across every genre, from Bala, Afro-Mandi, reggae, dancehall, Afrobeats, hip-hop. So there is no excuse where a DJ can juggle a whole show. You don't find a Gambian song to play. Not one, but at least more than 10. Boss artists, introduce artists into your audience. This is what a good DJ do. But I see many DJs asking, many Gambian artists don't do hit song. Let me tell you one thing. Artists record a song. That time is a potential hit song. It's the DJ that makes the song a hit song. But we are living in a generation now where most DJs don't bust a song. They only play a song that busts. Only a few DJs bust artists nowadays. Let me give you one example of when you neglect somebody. Look at black history. Why do you think Usain Bolt is black? Michael Jordan is black. Michael Jackson is black. Tupac is black. Go on. Malcolm X, Martin Luther, the man is black. Why do you think you have so many black legendary names? Look at the history now, especially in sports and music. Because in the history, Black people have been neglected to enter white universities, to sit with white people and study in the white universities, to have the white corporate job because of the white supremacy. We have to read history and connect that to your current situation, your life, your life standard, your livelihood and everything, your lifestyle. Connect the dots and see what I go on. Black people have been neglected to have access to power, to have access to information because the black IQ is strong enough. You know what I mean? Black people couldn't be lecturers at the time. They didn't have the access to go to the universities. You have to go through a black community school. Sit down in the church, you know. You get what I say? What black people did is that because of they've been neglected, they've not been given the chance to go out there and explore the world and bring the goodness and the qualities that they have, as they employ themselves just to entertain the white man. You will go to a white man restaurant and say, you want a job just to be a waiter, a waitress. You know, go get a job as a black person. This is true history. Go deep in it and find it. Right? They don't employ you as a waiter, not a waitress, talk less of a chef. Even security was a problem. What do black people do? Black people started offering themselves as, okay, I can just be here dancing and entertaining your customers. This is where black people started becoming entertainers, you know. It's because you don't have chance to fill certain gaps. You've been neglected. When they close the door for you, are you hungry? Man, you start kick off the door, you know. That's the reality of life. You get what I say? I'm giving you this story because I feel like there were years that the Gambian musicians have been neglected so much of platforms. Now look, artists are bossing without a DJ bossing them. When an artist boss, this will have his own official DJ, right? ST have his own official DJ. Attack too, E.N.C have, and the rest of the artists there. When in the beginning it was supposed to be we on the DJs and DJ boss we, but we went and bossed ourselves, and then I'm talking about the majority, right? We went and bossed ourselves and employed DJ now. If the DJ with the platform don't play my music, now I go and I'm fooling of venues, I come with my own DJ. There'll come a time I will need the big DJ. And when this big DJ need me, that's when I start cut off him head and I charge him bag of money. Because you were not there when I needed you. This is how the artists feel about most of the DJs. And it's true. Any DJ that have gone at a personal level with an artist and support, they have dubplate and jingle from them. And dubplate and jingle don't define you as a big DJ now, my brethren. That is just a complementary thing between you and an artist. I see many DJs say, Gambian music, they don't sing in their own language, they don't have a genre, everything is copied, that's why you don't play them. Bro, why don't you play Jaliba? Why don't you play Pa Bobo, Tata Dindi, Jali Nyahale, Balarams, Badi Bunka, Mandi Mori, Usulayan Jai? We are not living in a time where we need to bring in excuses. Look at the hip-hop genre. The hip-hop community in Gambia are one of the most lyrical artists. You hardly go to a Gambian show and hear them play a hip-hop artist, you know, bro. What's going on? Put it this way now. Let's say Royal Messenger Munudara, E.N.C Munudara, Silky Munudara, Jizzle Munudara. Let's even delete this whole generation. Let's take it back to rebellion time there. Dancehall masters, fugitives, Maslabi, Penchabi, fugitives again. Because they used to be my favorite, you know. The rebellion now will be legend forever. Born Africans are with God. What happened to their music? How long do you hear a man play sing out the music, Freaky Joe? Dr. Oluganda. Oluganda used to have one of the biggest songs. Gambia, little girl. That song is an anthem, you know. Long time, you know, hear that song here. Let's do justice, you know, bro. You are not doing this for Oluganda, you're doing it for your country. King Pata said this on his video. Said, It's only a Gambian DJ that will play and dance and play a whole show for foreign music. It's true. I'm not saying Gambian DJs don't play Gambian music. Don't get me wrong. If Gambian music DJs don't play Gambian music, probably people like E.N.C will be here today. They've been playing my music a long time. I'm grateful for that. I'm saying let's make it a lot more priority. And we can have a discussion now. Let DJs come and say, this is how we want the artist to work with us. Let artists say, this is how we want DJ to work with us. I will find it, bro. Let's build a community. While I was on tour, I tell Master, the next move is, how can we create a platform where every DJ in Europe, every Gambian DJ in the diaspora can have a platform. Let's think of having a festival where all the Gambian DJs in foreign, from Peace Boy, Adi General, Ali G, Big Joe, Rocky Vibes, Charlie Bucks, list goes on, many DJs there. I have respect to everybody. Killer Vibes. You know what I mean? The man there. DJ, you know can yell boy, someone talk your name I think but they might mistake by us anybody. Let's think of how can we have a platform, like something like a festival in Europe, owned by Gambian DJs working with the artists them directly. With the Arts and Culture Department of Europe, that the city you're living in, you can have it, bro. How many DJs in foreign can come back to Gambia and keep a show in Gambia, your own show, are you full up? It's only the big sound that can do it. Like Pisces can come back to Gambia anytime and do a show, Shell. Lashes will fly out and come back and do a show, Shell. Fireman, same way. Because you know why? There's always there's a gap in between the DJs and the artists then. Apart from these few DJs, it's very difficult because you know what? The younger DJs don't have that relationship with the artists. And now where the country gone to, a DJ can't keep a party and big if the artists are not guest artists. You know, I was giving you the story of the black history, how black people have been neglected, and now that's why black people become the biggest musicians and the biggest sportsmen. Because they don't allow us to be part of the corporate system. We have to go back way. It's like when the embassy them don't give people them visa, now we go through the boat and enter Mediterranean. Right now. Right or not? When someone is neglected, they try to find a way to bust out. And you can't stop them. I'm on Tankala right now. And this is what is happening right now. Artists are making their names without DJ being involved. Of course, DJ will play the music. Let me give you an example of DJ Limbo, Dohi Bandi. Dohi Bandi boss without a DJ. The song bust on Facebook. And then the DJs took it on. You see how the energy nice? I had this party in Bologna. Ali G and Big Joe was playing. Ask them when they play Dohi Bandi in them dances. Dance shell. Bad. And that energy is good. I see DJs doing it and I respect them for that. Lot more DJs. But most of the DJs, 90%, don't give a priority to Gambian music, and this is true. 90% or more of Gambian artists don't even send their songs to DJs too on the other side, and that is true. We have to respect this too. Let's talk truth. Younger DJs, look, the inspiration you got from Fireman and Pisces was good. The way they were built and the way you're building now is different generations. That time, the audience, let me say the fans, the people that will listen to a radio show or go to a dance, the audience don't have access to first-hand music. It was the DJ that have access to the music and they can present to the artist, to the audience. That's why those days, radio shows used to be big. Club parties used to be big. Now, technology came in, bro. You know what, Agwan? Most of the times, it's the fans that even have the music before the DJ. Because the fans, them buy music from iTunes. The fans, them watch music. The fans, every fan is following Popcorn now. Anytime Popcorn drop a new tune, the fans, them know about it. Before even the DJ know it. So the only advantage DJ have is how you play that music, how you mix it, how you connect it with people's mood, how you present it, how you talk about it, how you make it buzz. This is where the skills come now. Because look, every DJ have the same songs. Mostly you go to dances, DJ play the same music. You go to DJ's dance, where 3 Gambian DJs line up, you will see them fighting, say who first play, who second play, who last play. Everybody rushing to play the hit songs. But they don't pay attention to the one that will come and play a Gambian song and shell down the party. But Gambian artists don't feel too big to link a DJ, send him a message and say, yo bro, please give me your email, I have songs for you. Send him your EP, send him your singles. What do you? We have to just dash with the ego and talk truth, man, brother. We have a responsibility. Let's build the music. Gambian, then bury what you sell. Like it's we just wanna fuck up everything that we build by our own hands, bro. And I'm challenging these DJs again, please. Pisces, Fireman, Lashes, G-File, and the list goes on. There's a lot of hidden history. The people that need to know how this thing came in, because there's a lot of DJs that need to learn still from you. There's a lot of artists that still need to learn from you. We need to discuss. Since it's very difficult for Gambians to have a meeting together and sit and chat, we have social media now, so we do it virtually. And for me though, I want to see a day when me can have Fireman, Pisces, Sit Down, Champion Sound, Lashes, G-File, Mighty Simplest, everybody come to you and say, let's reason, how do we move the industry forward? King Patter them. Okay, them man, them have ideas, bro. But we underrate everybody. My DJs in Europe, big up your damn selves, my brethren. I see a lot of you are coming in and we like it. Look, all the fans are on Instagram now. They talk all the time. Fans them sending me videos. DJ, when you play, you see the fan them that put up them phone and video. You think what do you think they do with the video? They send it to the artist and say, yo, that DJ's playing your song, so we know who play, we know who don't play, bro. You know what I mean? But that don't really too matter, because what matters is that you are a Gambian in a particular country. Be proud of your people. Because those people are going to ask you, yo, which country you come from, brother? But why you not play them song there? This applies to the DJs that don't play it yet. Those that are playing it, oh God, man, you good enough, bro. When we are all playing it now, let's talk about how do we prioritize ourselves, the industry. Artists, you have to be smart, you have to be available for the market. When we put up a flyer and say, don't play session, brother, DJs, them support it. And I'm going to be grateful to them. It's not all about the money. There are DJs that when they link and I know them and I've seen them do certain work for me, you know what I do? I cut a dub for them and I cut another one free and send them go. Everybody know me and One Frost never used to be good. Right or wrong. Not that we have a problem or something. But as Pisces, as Lashes, if me ever disrespect them, because respect is a very important thing in everything you do. But look at me now. Lashes do me one of the biggest favors, Maybe Lashes don't even want me to mention it, but I'm gonna mention it, broker, because we have to bring all the things and inspire each other. Right? Now listen. Ask the promoters that do big shows here and shows. You pay good money for have me. There are some promoters I play for them for free. Because of the relationship we have musically at a professional level. Right? Last time I was doing a concert in Busumbara, big concert. Right? Around 12:1. I'm giving you this story, Lashes, sorry, maybe you wouldn't want me to talk about this, but you're a breaking man. I have to bring this out and let people know things that happen behind closed doors, and we are grateful for it. You know what I mean? So the sound system that went on to play my show, I thought they went with everything, the sound, the generator and everything. But it was an oversight that night, because I'm an artist where I'm so concerned about my event, the stage setting, the lighting, the electricity, the backup generator. Them things are a priority. I don't joke with them. But that night, for some reason, I didn't ask the sound man if they went with the generator, because I thought, it's a big sound and I'm not going to mention their name, I thought they went with the generator, right? But they didn't. You know what I mean? And they are my good people. My party started around 12, After 11, 12, the street full up Busumbala, full up. Many people enter, many people were waiting. What happened was that the time, Gambian have a time where the gate get overcrowded, everybody want to enter. That was the time when now it went off, My show almost dead. Yeah. Me and Paja were a show that, Bridget. Last year, April. Yeah, last Easter. Big show. Big up Busumbala people. We love you. And some people started, it took a time before, when light off and they find out there's no generator, the fuckery. I'm gonna fuck up that time because I feel like, a E.N.C show, light off, no generator. That's how everybody's gonna say, and that's the truth. But it was an oversight. Who saved me from that? A lashes in a bomb buckle, brother. I couldn't find generator nowhere. Me and One Frost used to be the biggest rivals. But I'm giving you this example because we have to work together in a bridging. I couldn't find a generator that time that could kick that sound because it sound big. And Lashes me calling, bro. Lashes he was having a show in Sukuta. The man had to sacrifice his generator. Me drive through and pick that generator, go take it to Busumbala. My witness, DJ Limbo. I'm hearing him drive, Simoto Limbo could do that at that time. Big generator. Limbo can attest to this. Pajawara can attest to this. And my team too. I know what happened. I don't even pay for that generator. Lashes gave it to me for free. These are personal things that happen behind closed doors. And I know there are many things that DJs did for artists. And there are many things that artists did for DJs behind closed doors. But it's because it's a Gambian thing. We don't come out and show love like that and give respect. So it overshadow everything. In the beginning I mentioned, ask Hurricane. Hurricane and my youth. From long, me and him no deal now. Because I don't even know where Hurricane there. I knew he was in Germany, but I'm not even sure. Brother bad, talented artist, mad love and respect, a family that. Hurricane took me to Pius's house. Pius don't even remember this. This is 2005-6. We're talking about 16, 15 years back. Because this is what happened. Hurricane knew me was working with Fireman. And he was a reggae artist. He need the reggae energy all day. I know I was working with he was working with Pius. And Hurricane will look at me and say, boy, because my dance have been different from long time. Hurricane knows my thing. Ask him, And he said, boy, I don't know what a job like Pius. I have to take it to Pius' side. And I was like, I have to take it to Fireman too. We have to cross network. We are thinking about this 15 years back and we started doing it. 15 years back. And today we are here dividing, bro. There are many people that started doing this over 20 to 30 years back. And they get to a point, divide. Government have to stop doing the divide thing, bro. Let's keep the connection going. I remember, Hurricane took me to Pius's house, Sancho. Listen where they call that me. Unfortunately, we couldn't meet Pius. When Hurricane called him, Pius was in a meeting in Senegal, the area. So we waited, but Hurricane was supposed to drive back all the way to Brickham. I had to move back to Serakunda. I was in Serakunda, Hurricane was in Brickham. That time Hurricane just moved to Brickham, and I was living in Serakunda. So Hurricane said, boy, I'm a goodie boy, so we just have to show cook and like, but it's alright, man. Other times, the man is a big man, a busy man, I respect a man, We couldn't meet Pius. Probably if we've met Pius, me and Pius would have been doing work from long time. Because I'm sure that time if you listen to my records, he will say, it's a potential good dancehall artist. And he's going to do a thing for me. I know that. We didn't stop there. I took her, and me tell Fireman, say, man, you know the biggest coincidence? Smiling costume just dropped. It was popping. Hurricane name was out there. You know what I mean? And me chat to Fireman about Hurricane, and Fireman say, that you bad in a rrr. I'm knock at some point in time. You know what I mean? It's a good youth. And I give Hurricane number to Fireman. Fireman call Hurricane. Fireman birthday bash. Willingara Cinema Hall. How many government artists perform in Willingara Cinema Hall? The place that people don't even go there again like that. Second place I'm going to name. This generation artists don't even know that place. Not even the DJs know that place. There's a place called Dazzle. Ask Fireman. I'm not going to tell you where the place is. If you know this culture in Gambia, you will know where this place was. about 15, 14 years back. And me, I'm a scooter, but nice man, comfortable. And me, go drive pick Hurricane from Brickham, bring him to the show, drive him back to Brickham. And he perform on Fireman show. And Miss Fireman give him something, you know. Unfortunately, man, on that show I couldn't perform because the thing we were late. And Hamon and the Fireman made on us and he had all the right. He put us on the fly and everything. We performed the William Gara one. That was the first time someone count money and give me. Fireman count $500 and give me. That time $500 is like $25,000 now. Fireman wouldn't even remember this. But I'm grateful you to remember it all the time. I now have figured time to shut your face about the things people do for you. Right? Ask Hurricane. Hurricane, if you can come anytime, and I don't know where you are, but you can talk to people about this if you wanna, you know what I mean? Let's have a conversation. Ask Hurricane about this. Hurricane perform and shell the place. Nice thing. And Fireman give him a little thing and we go on. It was love. Fireman artist was Jah Youth. Fireman like Jah Youth. Bad artist. I remember the day when Fireman was giving Heartbreaker a guitar, my present, Queen's Head. Alright, stop. Yo, people do things for people. You know what I mean? But doesn't mean you can do things for everybody. And not everybody is going to see you as the other person see you. But how do we connect everything and do it in the industry for everybody for benefit? Let's build a platform. Let's honor the legend them. But legend, no matter how big you are, let's have to think about the artists them to want to say, yo, let's build up something where the artists can benefit. I remember one time when Pisces organized a sound clash between artists them and a good money pay. Yeah, good move. I saw Pisces in a comment section and said, he spent that money and artists on that show didn't even do a jingle and do play it. And I'm telling the artist that's too bad, you know. That's a man that gives you a job that caliber, you know. It takes, you know, gratitude. Go back to studio and just voice a jingle, voice a dub plate and say, oh, being grateful, take. I mentioned, well, Lashes saved my show in Busumbala. And my Lashes never used to be good. But I'm grateful youth. Here or now. Ask Lashes. Lashes, sorry, I'm gonna. This is a good thing, you know. Me count on. Listen, when a man do something for me, me respect it, and I'm gonna put it out there. But yo, I don't want to get into my feelings and things. But yo, I go to you to blood clot. You saved my life. I cannot count the extra amount of things where G-File do for me. G-File took me to radio station 10 years back. But I have my own platform and support and continue the mission. And G-File took me to Old School Nightclub in 2009. How many people were doing music them time here as DJ artists? And me start earning money weekly. And me support my thing, you know. Big up G-File, big up your damn self to blood click. Now we have to talk truth. You know what I mean? So I'm saying everybody there's somebody that did something for you. But here one now, if a man don't do something for you, next man and next man have him think, respect his opinion same way because you cannot help everybody no matter you. And not everybody can help you same way. You know? Ask Lashes. When one first brings spice, one first. And they need my little energy on it, you know. With or without E.N.C, the show is gonna go. But E.N.C's presence means something to that. It's a dancehall event. Right, go. Ask Lashes, you know. Lashes call me and offer me a thing and nice. You know what I mean? But I just feel like, ask Lashes. He said, don't worry, man, I'm coming to support the event free. Till now, any show me have Lashes drive through and perform for me for free. Bomba clock, my youth. You know why it happened? Because we build a relationship. Artists build relationship with DJ. DJ build relationship with artists. We need each other. But DJ, please, if you neglect the artist for so long, they're gonna bust still because music is very powerful. And when they bust, they will not count on you. They will employ their own DJs and they will work with that. Right now, the artists them are having the crown. It's only a few DJs that can keep a dance. And this thing will resonate to next generation. So any artist, any DJ that's playing Gambian music, please hold it up there. Mighty Simplest, big up your damn self. You're gonna hold. Not everybody remember them place here. No. Big up Sniper. I was that young youth. We're always there around and coming in and checking in. You know what I mean? When Smiling goes to my voice, Fireman tell me I can link you on. Fireman call MJ in my presence and say I have an artist named E.N.C. Bad artist, put him on this rhythm. He give me MJ number, RIP brother, bad producer. I went to MJ. Things couldn't materialize later on and some things were delayed. So it was not my time to be on the rhythm. Right? But he made a step for me. And I'm sure Pisces did a lot of this for many other artists too. But there are many DJs that don't give a fuck about any artist in Gambia. That's truth as well. Let's talk truth. But what matters is let's come and say we have built up an industry. We have built up an industry. No selector will play Gambian music outside if Gambian selectors don't play and project that vibe into them, you know. You have to impose. I respect selectors that will take a song and say, I'm gonna make this song a big song, and they do it. You don't have to only play a hit song. That's why every DJ is playing the same music in my youth. Big up G5, G2, bad. Big up One Tribe, so it don't matter how long me and them have been rivals, but respect, bro. And the rivalry was not even like a, you know what I mean? It was just a vibe where we don't just connect and do things. But look at it now. My last concert I did when I just come from a Europe tour. Everybody see Pisces do a video for me and big up my show and say big up E.N.C. Respect for that, Pisces. You big up your damn self, elder. Before all that time, the amount of things where Fireman and G5 did for me. That's why when I get my time now, build a studio, how much artists may uplift, I'm not even going to mention that. When I was an upcoming artist, I was a ghostwriter for big artists. When they are grateful, they will come online and talk about it. But I don't want to mention them, please. It's irrelevant to this point right now. I'm saying we can all do something for each other. Let's build the industry. I have respect for many DJs. Let me say every DJ. Trust me. When I see you doing your thing, I'm like it, bro. You me a link, you give me your email, and send you a thing. You see, when we have a relationship, the doublets and the jingles are always part of it, you know, bro. The sound system culture is dying in Gambia. We don't have sound systems anymore. The only sound system we know is one tribe sound. That's true. May I give all the respect to Fireman. He grew me up. But One Tribe sound and Firehouse sound are different. Firehouse is a movement where, brother, it's a different energy. But the sound system culture is more of One Tribe. That's true. That doesn't mean this one better than the other one. We work differently. You know what I mean? We have to understand, as a DJ, you have a juggling DJ and you have a clash DJ. We don't have clash DJs in Gambia. There's only few that can clash, you know. Most of us are juggling DJs. And you can juggle without even a dub plate, you know, bro. But when you have a connection with the artists, you boss them, you play their tunes, trust me, it's gonna come along the way, you know, bro. But why I'm doing this video is to encourage all of us Gambian artists, respect the DJ, them. Gambian DJs, respect the artists, them represent. Let's do this for the country. Big up King Pata. Me rate you to Bombo Clan. Yeah. Me have a video GB and I see the amount of sense you said. The only thing I wouldn't sit with, I don't just want anybody to disrespect another person. That's me. So I feel like you disrespect Fireman. No offense to me and, you know what I mean, and then no bad energy. But me rate you, you know, bro. When you were talking about the music, you made sense. Probably, you know, one time you might just send a message to Fireman and make him know, say, you know, no bad energy. You just talk your man and, you know, everything good, bro. And I'm sure one day we all can work together. But Fireman is a legend for many people. You see why people can look at E.N.C now and say E.N.C is one of the best performers in Gambia? Because of Fireman. Let me tell you why. The first day Fireman took me to Tujere in 2000 and Bombo Class 6. 2006 to Tujere. right? It was a Tobaski tour. When we just bust. I was having my name coming up. Right? I played my song. That time the knowledge wasn't that much there. To me, when you do a song, just go and play the CD and just sing on it. After the show, fireman tell me, call me and say, yo, man, you're a bad artist, man. But look, if you want to be a good reggae dancehall artist, don't do playback. When you want to perform, play your beat and sing on it. Me never used to know about that. He said that day, just that statement fireman give me changed my entire life. One of the reasons I am the most booked artist on Open Mic Festival. Me perform more than anybody. Because of performance. And I could tell you, because of that word that fireman told me. He might even forget about this. Fireman is one art DJ where fireman is one person that will sit with 100 people and him alone look after everybody. Talk truth. He did it for me and many people. G-Fall is one of the most peaceful person I've ever seen in life. The man has zero amount of problem. G-Fall introduced virtual DJ to Gambia. History. People don't even know them things here. The first DJ that got around with computer, laptop and virtual DJ. Before virtual DJ even come, there's thing called BPM and the number Q. Because that was the time he lost his CD bag. G-Fall was juggling with CD and MD. And my present, G-Fall is my classmate from Gambia High to Bomba Class School. But talk truth, you know. Let's give respect to people. We have to agree to disagree. I know my video, not everybody will come and agree to this video. But because probably they might not know, the few parts I said might be irrelevant to them. But many will come and agree to this. It's alright, we have to have a conversation. But we have to acknowledge each other and show respect too. It's all connecting to let's build the industry now, bro. Let's build this industry. Right? I have a lot to say. I have a whole lot to say. But I will stop it here in the meantime, right? I might do a part 2 because I know people will come back here in this video. Many will disagree. But my whole point is, let's use this time to come and say, DJ, artists, let's create something. One thing before I leave. Gambian music, accessibility is a problem. There is no website where a DJ can find every Gambian song. That's why I tell DJs, artists, go and email DJs them your song, right? Jamaica, Nigeria, you have websites you can go to and download new rhythms. Gambians don't have that. You cannot blame an artist for that. The artists don't build that website. Okay? So artists, it's your time to reach out to the DJs. Send them your song. There are some DJs that will not wait for you to send their songs. They go and get it. But not everybody will go and do that. So get them your songs. And if you see a DJ pushing your music all the time, drop him and cut him and don't play. Cut him a jingle, man. Show respect. I saw it go. DJs, make us a priority. Proud that you are Gambian and you're gonna bust Gambian music too. This is the point. Let's come together, work. Alright? Work, man. This is E.N.C. And if at all I offend anybody, you know what I mean, while doing this, sorry. Nothing personal here, no, bro. We respect people. That's why I don't even do this talky things on Facebook. That's what I say. But yo, we have to dash with ego and talk truth. You understand what I say? Peace out, man. Bless up.